When I first play a new game on PC, the first thing I do is change my directional keybinds. As you may know, I use rather unconventional keybinds for movement. Then, over the course of the next few days, weeks, months, I continuously look for ways to optimize the rest of my keys to improve my gameplay. And after 6 years of playing with the same 4 movement keys, I decide to give them up, so that I can learn an even better movement system.
I like that effect that you do where it sounds like you're out in space and all you hear are the dinks and shit.
The first day. I am completely unfamiliar with my controls. So I start off playing some Apex Legends, a game in which I have to run around, loot equipment, and not have to eliminate other players. If only it was that easy to move around.
Don't make me carry you.
Oh my god.
I have a feeling someone's watching us. They spotted me. I'm taking shots. Opening fire.
Rings around the corner and we've got 30 seconds.
There is no hope. My teammates have left me.
On a move.
Landing in Skulltown was way too ambitious. I am getting ahead of myself. I still use my ring finger and my middle finger to move. I'm attempting to explain to my chat how I had completely remapped my keybinds. Basically, explaining to them that I'm going to be bad at video games for a while. Nothing too different from the usual. Oh, and speaking of Twitch chat, this is the guy who came up with EDRF. More of him later. It's kinda different. I'm positioning my hand a little differently on the keyboard. In a different spot and at a different angle. Binky! I head into a quick play game. I decide to play Zen so I can focus on basic movement. No sprinting or dashing for now. I can't handle all this right now. At this point, abilities don't do me any good. ERFD. No! That was a quick game. 1 minute and 19 seconds. I am completely focused on trying to navigate around the map. Damn it, I almost got away that time. I notice every time I respawn, I move right instead of forward. Yeah, it's like somebody else is walking. Whenever I try to shoot, I don't know where I'm going. Let me quickly explain why I'm messing this up. Before switching my binds, I moved forwards with my middle finger, just like you do. Now, I still use this finger for movement, but instead of making me move forwards or backwards, it allows me to strafe right and left. And so, I end up moving to the right. It's so hard. Man. So, why did I switch to these new keybinds? The short answer, consistent strafing. Your comments on my WESD video made me realize that strafing left and right with only one finger is unreliable. It's easy to slide your finger from a top row key to the key right below it, but the reverse is much harder. You might be wondering, how does moving with EDRF, which looks exactly like WESD, fix strafing? In reality, the difference lies in the technique. I am calling them differently just to avoid confusion, but you could certainly apply the EDRF technique to WESD. Anyway, as mentioned earlier, the middle finger is doing the strafing, while the ring finger is moving forwards and backwards. For WESD, the opposite was true. This detail is what makes all the difference, because it allows your index finger to assist with the strafing when needed. This probably sounds very confusing to you right now, but everything will be clear when I show you how I actually play in part 2.
It's Hanu.
I'm still super clunky. Oh my god, I nearly walked off. The first day went pretty much as expected, wasting ults and walking off the map. My biggest concern is to not develop any bad habits, like relying on looking in weird directions to move where I want to. I tried to stop myself. Day 2 begins where day 1 has ended. I still walk the wrong way when respawning, but not all the time.
I don't quit till the fight's done.
I decide to challenge myself by playing some mystery heroes to mix things up.
Knock me down and I'll keep getting back.
Oh my god. Dude, where am I going? Okay.
No.
Oh god.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself. Soldier 76.
Science will reveal the distance. Allow me to repair the damage.
I need healing.
I'm restoring. That's much better.
What am I doing? Hey guys, sorry I disappeared again. If you're watching this around the time I posted, you can find me on Twitch doing viewer games. Why not drop by and say hi? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video.